Last time on the All Out Show, magician David Kwong amazes Jude with his real-life advice.
Basically, my dad runs a business. Sometimes me and him don't see eye to eye. How can I make him see my point of view? Or
people like to discover things and choose things for themselves, right? We are built as human beings to want to decide things, to be in control of our own lives. So if you can get your father to have it be his own decision to leave and for you to take over, that's going to work. So what do?
Okay.
Well, you try to set everything up to bring that about, but you still let him make the decision.
Jude discovers the growing trend of paintball wars.
Look, I get it. It's probably not the best thing, but it's better than bullets.
Well, I get it.
That's how low my expectations are for fucking hood cats. It's like, better than bullets.
And on What Would You Do, Jude helped out another lost soul.
Okay, so I think my boyfriend of 2 years is cheating on me with my best friend. I opened a few Snapchats from her on his Snapchat, and one said, like, name a time and place with, like, a winky face.
You don't got to be fucking Columbo to figure this one out. Like, the Snapchat message was enough. He is putting dick to your girl. And drop kick both those motherfuckers.
And now, here's Jude with the All Out Show.
J45. How y'all doing out there? How's your mama doing? How your dad doing? How everybody doing? I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to see my daughter graduate. Ain't that? Clap it up. Yep. She outdid her old man in college. Congratulations, kid. So, what's that mean for you? We're going to have the remixes tomorrow. John, we're going to have what do we got on deck for the remixes? Anything fucking interesting?
Plenty of things that are interesting.
You guys haven't picked anything yet?
I believe Alex has some ideas.
It just drives me up the fucking wall that we're not ready with these.
I'm sure we are.
Yeah, okay, it drives me. It's not like we don't have 14 fucking years worth of shit to pull from. And no, you're right. I totally sprung this on you that I was leaving. I need a drink. I don't even drink, but I need a drink. All right, Cinco de Mayo is coming up. It's this weekend. Cinco de Stinko, if you will. Cinco de Mayo, get faded, get fucked up. What do we do? We drink Coronas and tequilas and Tecates and Modelos and Budweiser, if that's your thing. Whatever the fuck you're into. And my homeboy happens to fucking run one of my favorite tequila companies, QUI Tequila. We've been known to give out his tequila. That's how much I enjoy his tequila. And he's got some fucking some tequila pointers. What's up, Pete?
Hey, Jude. How are you?
Fucking awesome over here. You got big plans for Cinco de Mayo?
Tequila to the people.
That's tequila to the people. I'm not mad at that one. You guys do a special. Yours is like yours is a special tequila. It's not like you can't make margaritas with your shit. It's too fancy.
Look, it's a really amazing sipping tequila, and what's so unique about it is that it's actually aged for 3.5 years, and then we filter and redistill it. So it's aged in Tennessee whiskey and Bordeaux wine barrels. That gives it a ton of flavor, character, a beautiful aroma. It comes out that whiskey color, and then we filter it.
Till it's silver.
Most extra añejos are a few $100s a bottle, and we've tried to we don't make a Blanco or Reposado, just the extra añejo, but at an accessible price. So ours retails for $60 a bottle. So because of that price, you could have it neat, or I like it over a big ice cube. And if you're going to mix it, you can just do some simple fresh ingredients. Like we do equal parts of citrus and the QUI Tequila with a touch of agave nectar.
Look at you, fancy pants with the agave nectar. You got any? So don't do it for margaritas.
Look, you can make a skinny margarita, right? Without all the artificial sugars.
Okay.
So you're just going to do some fresh lemon or lime and a little agave. That's it. You don't even need the sour mix or margarita mix.
Where the fuck you get agave from?
You can find it at Whole Foods or any corner store.
All right. Will sugar work, or is it just you like agave?
Yeah. Look, you could do sugar if you want it on the sweeter side, but we usually recommend it just with some natural sweeteners.
All right, there it is. There it the fuck is. You got. All right, so you got any recipes for people that can't get QUI Tequila and just want to do a decent little tequila recipe where just for the hell of it?
Sure. So One of our favorite recipes is the Mexican Mule, which is a take on the Moscow Mule, but with tequila.
All right, so that's ginger ale. Am I right?
Ginger beer.
Okay.
Sprinkle and then some fresh lime juice.
Raca.
And you can add, for sweetener, you could add either the agave nectar, or if you don't have agave, you could add a little bit of sugar. And tequila, of course, we recommend the QUI Tequila.
Yeah, and there you go.
And for your listeners, from now through Cinco De Mayo, which is Saturday, if anyone orders online, they'll actually receive complimentary shipping, and they'll receive a promo code for a Fika dark chocolate truffles that they'll get for free as well.
Look at that.
And they're made with the QUI Tequila, these truffles that we collaborated with the coffee shop in Manhattan. And the website is QUI Tequila, TEQUILA.com. And the reason we named the brand QUI is because we use the heart of each distillation. So we took the heart of the word tequila, QUI.
That's the key to it. That's the motherfucking key to it. All right, well, Pete, I'm always rooting for you, man. I fuck with your shit. I just want to see people drinking good. It's not all about Patron, y'all. Even if you're not drinking QUI, what I'm telling you is it's not all about Patron. Go out there, find something good, and sip on that this motherfucking this weekend and moving forward into forever. You enjoy that shit. Yo, Pete, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Jude. Love you, bro, and really appreciate the support, man.
All day, man. All day. I love to see listeners grind and go fucking get it. That's my man, Pete. All right, man, Pete, QUI Tequila. Let's go.
All right. Thanks, Jude.
My man. All right, so there you go. Look at that. I'm not even going to be here for Cinco de Mayo. But we just gave you a fucking recipe. The Mule. This is what else we got going on for you for the rest of the show. I got my man Prof from Minnesota, underground rapper. He's been fucking getting it since fucking forever. And we sit down and we're going to have a fucking awesome discussion. Can't wait for that. Prof is coming up. We got the news. We got the pill mix. It's going to be a great show for you. Don't fucking go anywhere. It's an all-out show. Your boy Judy. We out this bitch right about now.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
You want some coffee?
Just had coffee. Did nothing.
Didn't.
I'm good to go.
I got these. I got modafinils or some shit. They give them to pilots.
That sounds scary.
Daffodils?
Modafinil. Here, get that mic on. Modafinils.
Modafinil.
That sounds like a flower.
It's not. It's like fucking. It's like eating an anxiety attack. It's fucking nuts. Props here, y'all. We're just talking about drugs and trying to keep them awake. You a little sleepy, Prof?
Yeah. Last night at the Roxy and then the Rainbow Room.
So you raged?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I guess.
Rainbow Room, for people that don't know, it's like the spot on Sunset. Like it was the spot back in the day. It's a landmark.
Did that.
You crushed it.
Yeah. Did that.
So did you see Cypress Hill there? Or they hang out there all the fucking time.
No. I honestly, I probably, even if they were there, I didn't see them. I was just kind of tunnel vision. I was drunk as hell.
Do you perform drunk or
no? Can't.
So you do it all the way sober and then you just get fucking wasted afterwards.
Yep.
That's what I do.
Usually because is this interview started, huh?
We're done. Yeah, we're well into this. This is happening.
Yeah, we just kept talking. I don't even know if there was an intro or not. But
that was. We're very loose here. We like to keep casual.
I get drunk because I'm still like super underground and I need to like get as many fans as I can. So I do meet and greets after every show, and I gotta get drunk for that because if I'm not, sometimes I come across as like unappreciative or not really in the zone, and everybody else is super drunk. And I've done it sober a couple times, and they look at me like, "What's wrong? Like, you don't appreciate that I'm here, And I'm like, "No,
you're not on their level."
Yeah, it's been so long that I'm not as excited to see them as they are.
You've been in the game for
anymore.
10 years too.
Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of lame if if I'm not as excited to see them as they are for me.
This sounds almost worse right now. You're like, I have to get drunk to appreciate you guys.
But no, I really do. But I do appreciate it. But I have to, I don't know.
Hey, look, I understand. I get it. So, sometimes there's it's especially with the touring schedule, it wears you down. You do the show, your energy's spent.
And it's an unnatural. It's an unnatural thing. The meet and greet, like the balance isn't there. Like it's not human versus human. It's like they think I'm not. They put me on a pedestal, and so the interaction right there is unbalanced. And so,
is it weirder because you do music and people are like, because people do not treat me like that. They just treat me fucking normal. They actually treat me like shit. I wish y'all would buy more books when you come out, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, they just treat me normal, but they're not singing along to me all the fucking time either. You know what I mean? Like, you got, like, there's something strong about music where you can just, like, you get in a motherfucker's head.
A song means something to people, like, especially if they went through something at the same time, or they, found something they loved while they were listening to that song. Boom, that I have a huge connection in their heart. You know what I mean? And they don't mean shit to me because I've never even met them. So it's a weird, it's it's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't. I got a buddy that, like, they stole a car and got away from the cops, and Pumps in the Bump was on, and that motherfucker, he loves Pumps in the Bump now.
Hell
like,
yeah!
It's like, I'm like, turn that shit off, but like I didn't get away from the cops while Pumps in the Bump was on.
Yeah,
and don't get me wrong, I like Early Hammer. I just Pumps in the Bump, like that was past me.
I wasn't really liking that video.
Yeah, that was where he was in the bikini drawers, right?
And I was all young and shit, and I'm like, I'm looking at a man's heart on. Like,
it was a lot.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
it was a lot to see MC Hammer's erection.
Yo, I'm so glad to be here, sitting here with you, talking about MC Hammer's erection right now.
It was Prof, y'all. He didn't like MC Hammer's erection as a child. What about now? Can you deal with it now, or is it still?
No,
like,
I'm straight. No, I'm cool.
I haven't gone back and revisited that.
I'm not gonna look at that. I mean, I could, but I probably won't.
He's like one of the OG sex tapes, kind of. You know what I mean? Like,
that was a sex tape, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was, yeah. Oh, I forgot BET Uncut. I didn't have cable then. I just would hear about it.
Tip Drill?
None of it. See, Tip Drill. What the fuck is that? Was that on BET Uncut?
That was Nelly. That song. He's just with topless girls and shit. Like,
that's awesome.
It's like softcore porn.
I really like that. Have you done anything like that? Since you're a rapper, do you get to fucking just have girls just slut out, or are you? Wow.
But I don't do that much anymore. But yeah.
How come? Just
right now. I mean, I've done it all. I have been in the game for a really long time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not famous. I'm kind of like the definition of this underground shit. But so I've done it for so long that right now it's kind of like ick. You know, I don't want to touch you. You know, like, yeah, you're a stranger. Like, gross. You know, like your pussy stinks or something. You know, like, I'm kind of like.
Some of these girls, and they look so good, no one tells them that their pussy stinks either. So they just walk around life with a stinking ass pussy, and it's like
no one's got the balls to tell them.
Shit smells like a swamp, girl.
There was a lot of good looking girls last night at the show.
Was there?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Well, LA. Yeah, we're not known for uglies out here in Los Angeles.
No.
Which bums me out because this building in particular has some of the most ugly motherfuckers. I feel like I'm in goddamn Hawthorne or some shit like that. It is the ugliest. Me included. I'm not good looking myself.
Yeah.
Prof. But like, yo, did you notice any cute chicks coming up?
Well, yes.
All right,
well,
good,
like
good,
what?
Good on you.
All I dealt with was women who were nice enough to introduce me to you and handle me since I've been here.
Oh,
so I'm not gonna go and be like, oh no, those bitches is whack. You know,
I'm not talking about Sirius. Sirius got good looking chicks.
Okay, all right then. Yeah,
but like on the way up.
No, we're just in an elevator with me and Willie.
All right, good. You good, mud ducks. You're from Minnesota.
Yeah. Yep.
I love chicks from Minnesota. It's like just thick white girl and Somalian heaven.
Somalian, yeah. I bank in the hood in a Somalian populated area, and every time I go to the bank, I'm just looking at these women. Somalian women are some of the most beautiful motherfuckers on the planet.
Yeah, they look good.
Yes, they smell good.
And then you got the thick white girls like from all of the fucking Nordic countries.
That's his wife, Willie.
You got you landed a fucking.
Yeah, he got a thick white wife.
Like it. I love it.
And then they got like Minnesota manners.
Yeah,
Like they got
nice.
Yeah.
TWW,
wow.
thick white wife.
Oh, well, I call them Woodies. That's why I know
Woodies.
for my porn, like
Yeah.
Woodies.
Is that a search term?
Yeah, Woody.
Woody. You never heard of Woody?
White
girl with
booty.
booty? White booty?
I guess no. I mean, I've heard it, but I'm white, so like
everybody's.
Yeah, like I don't class it. I'm like, yeah, it's just a thick ass. She got a fat ass. I don't need to. I don't call
She's
white
white
girls
too.
snow bunnies either. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, it's one of them. Like,
Willie's my DJ, by the way, and he produces for me.
All right, so nice to meet you,
Hi,
Willie.
nice to meet you as well.
You're Minnesota as well.
I'm actually from Chicago, but I've been in Minnesota for like over 10 years. So I'm a Minnesotan now, don't you know
Minnesotan, yeah.
Don't you know there by the boat?
Why you think fucking? I always want to ask, like per capita, Minnesota's kind of impressive for putting out
good music.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Minneapolis rap.
Exactly. Well, even Prince.
Prince.
Yeah.
You got fucking. You can hang your hat on Prince, and then you got this whole rap scene that came out.
This
there.
underground rap scene, I think, after traveling the country and touring for a long time, I'm pretty confident to say that city has the most professional rappers. Like, not even per capita. Like, maybe the most professional rappers who are paying their light bills. Like, none of us are really balling.
Yeah.
But like, you know, they're paying their bills and they like own houses and or got apartments and shit, and that's all they do is rap.
Is it? Are y'all making your money within Minnesota, or is it that you just
We're
know,
touring.
you just understand how? Like, you look at the Bay, like they just got it. They knew how to fucking sell tapes out of their fucking trunk.
Yeah.
Is there something like in Minnesota that you learned? You're like, okay, this is how you tour. This is how you do merch.
I think Atmosphere kind of paved the way with that shit.
Yeah.
I learned from them.
Right.
That was possible. Like, because no one's getting signed out of Minnesota. Like, no one's there looking at people and shit. You just got to go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? So that's how we all were like, well, let's throw a show real quick. Oh, some people came. Let's throw another show real quick. Oh, more people came. All right, well, fuck. Let's make some T-shirts. Let's go to Chicago, see if we can do it there. And then we just expanded and we're all touring.
That's crazy. Do you set up where you one person eats off of the next person eats off, like you hop on one person's tour and another person hops on another person's tour?
Kinda.
Like,
yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help. We got so many fucking rappers out there that listen. Like,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, one of my first tours, Andre Nicotina took me. You know what I'm saying?
oh, I mean, that's like a fucking awesome cosign right there.
Yeah. So what up? I haven't talked to him in a while, but good homie, and he took me on a tour that one of my first tours for like 2 months and shit. It was gnarly.
I bet. Is he crazy?
He is. He's kind of like really. He's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, like I've been doing this for 14 years. I've never gotten it. There's a few people I've never had interviews with. Nicotina, Brother Lynch, fucking Cool Keith. Like, you just can't.
They're on their own planet.
Yeah,
I was touring with them for a long
down.
time, and like, dude wouldn't even talk to me. Like, it took like a few weeks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And I had to. Some of the venues were smaller, and we had to like share the backstage, and I had to get out at a certain time and shit. And I was like, before he went on, I'm like, man, fuck this dude. Like, I think one time I like came down there with like an issue to talk to him and shit. Like,
right.
man, so I walked up to him like, I know he's real.
Right.
He's got a big squad that might whoop my ass, but I gotta let him know what the fuck the deal is. So I'm walking down there. I don't remember exactly what the issue was, and I walked right up to him. And then finally he was like, "Hey, Prof, like, hey, I've been watching your shows. Good shit, man." And I was like, "Oh, all right." And then the next couple months we were kicking it, and like we kick it tough. Like, that dude loves me. Like,
Now you guys are good. You're like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
good.
know how close you were to jumping me.
yeah, exactly. Like, I was ready to get my ass whooped just to tell him, like, man, you gotta let me at least take a shit backstage every once in a while or something like that.
Motherfucking nerves build up, man. You got sometimes you take them pre-show shits, man.
Yeah, definitely. That's a real thing.
Let's play one of your songs.
All right.
This is Pookie Baby is the album. It's out right now. What do you want to play?
I think you're gonna play a song called No.
Well, we're gonna play two songs, so
All right.
we'll start with No.
Yeah.
Tell me what No's about. Let me pull that shit.
It's kind of just about saying no. Like, everybody's going like, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. I'm like, no.
To everything.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Do we got it? All right, let's hear a bit of No.
Ick.
Prof, Willie,
Yep.
Pookie Baby.
Yeah.
It's out now.
Yeah.
No is a song.
Yeah. 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 No!
That was No by Prof. He's in the studio. We got Willie, the DJ. You make that beat, Willie?
I didn't make that one.
No.
No.
It's kind of let's chase after this one for a second. It's really, people don't know how to say no, and it's one of the most empowering things to say. It felt like, especially for somebody that says yes all, that start just nah.
I gotta say no at least 50% of the time.
Yeah,
because not everything is dope. Like
Right.
it's yin and yang. Not everything is yes. Yeah, you gotta have no. Yeah.
Yeah, and motherfuckers don't do it enough. Like, because people want to be liked, they want to be supportive, and they think, or like, I got homies. It's like, man, dog, I've gone to 2 of your shows.
That's it.
Get a fan base.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see you do good, but like, I'll be back when you're in the stadium, and then I'll ask for backstage passes. But like,
I think I'm at that point where that's where I'm at, where I like kind of like I can say fuck that. Like I can say no to some of my fans. Like some fans on Twitter, if they say something dumb, I can retweet it and cap on them. Whereas 6 years ago, I had to have them all. Like I was working as hard as I could for like 10 fans. Now I'm just kind of like, man, no, I'm not gonna go to your after party after this show no more, man.
Right.
Fuck that.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just the response is enough, man. You're acknowledging them and just be like, no, I can't do it.
Yep.
Someone hit me up to do a wedding. I'm like,
I get that all the time. I'm like, do you think I want to be a wedding singer? I'm glad. I'm happy for you, but I'm not. No, that's not gonna happen.
That's my fucking nightmare, dude. Like doing a wedding.
What the fuck? I get that all the time.
Nothing good can come of it either, man. Like there's like my ass, and I'm sure you the same. Like I'm gonna say something stupid and ruin the fucking wedding.
No doubt. And you think you want your uncles and parents like listening to me sing that nasty shit? Like this ain't.
Cats don't get that. They do that to like, I got homies that are DJs and they want them to come DJ and play deep cuts, and it's like, yo, no one wants to hear Doors Crystal shit, bro. Like no one wants to hear like deep cuts from the Doors. Like just play some regular shit.
The wedding music. That's,
celebrate good times.
Shout, throw your hands up and shout. You want to hear that? You don't want to hear me up there doing that.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, you just throwing some fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. It's just like, do you remember? Like that's what old people, young people.
They will.
Yeah, you come out Prof, you just alienating half the old people. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah. No, I ain't fucking with that.
No.
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 No. I was having sex with a woman. I like that line. Let's talk about Andre the Giant. We're gonna play that song next.
Okay.
I just saw a whole documentary on the fucking guy. All right, were you inspired by Andre the Giant?
No, not at all. I was getting a lot of heat. People like, there's huge Andre the Giant fans somewhere. I don't know where
everywhere
they are. And they're like, man, fuck this. You biting. You only doing this trying to catch the wave and shit. Like, they don't know I made this song like last year.
What's the wave? What is the wave?
This Andre the Giant HBO.
Oh, the documentary
that I didn't even know was out.
You should watch it. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen the picture with.
Since you caught his wave.
Yeah. So in the chorus are just I'm saying I'm getting bigger. It has nothing to do with Andre the Giant. It's just got to do with my career, and I'm getting bigger and bigger, and so
therefore Andre the Giant.
I just wanted a cool title. I'm getting bigger. That dude, it happened to him.
Yeah, it literally had some shit with his thyroid or some shit made him just keep growing. So yeah,
it made me think. On the way over here, I was like, I saw Chihuahua, and I was like, look at what we did to wolves. Like that thing that came from a wolf.
I thought Chihuahuas was wild in Mexico.
No, that all dogs came from wolves.
This whole time I thought just Chihuahuas just ran around wild in Mexico. For real?
Yeah, no.
I know I do look at that, like even with pets. I'm like, man, you used to be fucking a savage. Now you just a bitch in the fucking crib.
So what happened? What would happen if that happened to humans? Like we selectively breeded things who had mutations and shit, like a Chihuahua human or a huge ass Dober, what's a big ass
Dober
dog?
bitch.
What if imagine what humans would look like and how big tits would get, or how small people would get, how big dicks and athletes or whatever you wanted to do. We could be freaks.
I mean, yeah, and I think we're gonna start seeing that shit. I think we're gonna start seeing people really do genetic modifications, especially like for intelligence, and they're gonna really start trying to breed. And the crazy shit is like our country is gonna look down upon it, and then there's gonna be other countries that are like, nah, let's, like China.
Yep.
Yao Ming.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Yeah,
They made his parents fuck. They were the 2 tallest people in China, and they were like, they made them fuck.
Yeah, China don't give a fuck.
They were gonna kill him if they didn't fuck. So they fucked, and Yao Ming came out.
And then boom, they just did it. Or in like with China, you know, you go to remember the human body shit? Like you'd go to big cities and they'd have like the fucking museums with all the bodies. They was straight up, that was Chinese people. They were skinning. Like they was fucking. They were like, "No, we're taking your body when you die in prison, and you're getting skinned, and we're gonna fuck." China gives a fuck.
I wouldn't want to be displayed like that after I died.
I don't even want a fucking hologram of me, let alone just me.
Your body's still up there.
Yeah, playing handball, butt naked playing handball. Like that's some real fuck shit, man. I'm not with it.
Oh, Richie's here. Fuck.
He's a big motherfucker.
You ever met him before?
Yes.
Man, he was turned up. He was in the middle of the show. I seen him out here last night. Yeah. In the middle of the show, jumping around with his phone out.
No one's gonna tell him to stop either.
Yeah.
That's one of them dudes. You just let him go. I hope he get tired.
We were gonna play my song, and then we got to Yao Ming
and Chihuahuas.
Wild Mexican Chihuahuas.
I really thought that in my brain. You know, there's shit that you just accept as a child and then never go back to it again, and then like that's just a fact. And that was literally me. I was like, yeah, Chihuahuas just is fucking.
They're Mexican.
Yeah, I just thought they would like run up on people and fuck them up. Like
Chihuahua,
12 of them bitches just
Chihuahua could not survive in the wild. That thing can't catch anything.
There's a couple dogs where it's just, if they wasn't for their cuteness, they'd be fucking lame. They'd be dead to the motherfucker. That is their survival technique.
All
just
small
to get
dogs.
to take care of them.
Any dog that can get picked up by a bird. Nah.
It's a wrap. Yo, it was not to get too fucking dark, but like, it's kind of like, I look at them like, you look at cows, you see the wild cow, and he was like this fucking badass. And you see the domesticated cow who's like bitch made, but not there's millions of them. There's way more cows now than there were before. So like genetically they're crushing, but they're doing it but now they're kept.
As slaves.
Yeah, they're kept and they're slaughtered
and eaten.
Yeah.
Do you eat meat?
Yeah, I'll eat the face off of fish. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, man.
Yo, so this is what I want to do this year. I want to. With my own hands, I want to kill a cow or a chicken. I want to murder something because I've been eating it my whole life. I should be able to do that.
I agree with you.
So I'm thinking I need to do that. I have this weird urge to like slit a cow's throat.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I don't think that's dark either, because I think I think we should respect what we're fucking. I think by you doing that, it's going to make you respect the life that you're taking. So,
and what if I get
live.
up there and I can't? Then I think I think I got to be a vegetarian then, you know?
Or yeah. Or go to fish. You could probably kill a fish.
I've definitely killed fish before.
All right, so you got that going for you. You don't got to cut out all meat.
I'll kill a cow. I'll kill a cow. I'm pretty sure I would, but I think it'll give me a better understanding of.
I got Muslim homies. They got I forgot what the fucking, it was like a holiday or some shit. Like, and they got to go. Do a fucking goat or sheep or some shit like halal style. Like my homies do it like once a year. It's like some real shit. It's like, we sit down and we look at animals, we turn them into humans on television, and then they're nothing to us. They're just a fucking
on the plate,
a patty on the plate. Yeah. Throw out half of it because I've had enough.
But you don't know what you're eating is a living animal anymore. No one even knows where it came from. It's just on your plate and delicious and separated.
And probably some of them burgers is remixed. Like it's probably like 15 fucking cows in this one burger I'm eating. Just like they just probably just ground that shit the fuck up.
Hopefully it is a cow. It could be some other shit. Who knows?
They say that there's mad rat in like everything we eat.
No doubt.
Whatever, man. I eat asshole. You know what I mean? Like
you do? Do you really eat butt?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the first time I got my ass ate, and I was 22, and I was like, whoa, this little Argentinian girl did it to me, and my toes went like cerebral palsy, and I was like, I'm gonna try this move, like I'm gonna try this move on somebody.
No, man, that's where poop comes from.
Yeah, no.
I had a finger up my ass, and I was like, no, this is not it fucked everything up. It fucked everything up. I was like, nope.
How'd it get there? Was it like, did she just like jam that bitch?
Well, it was a dare. It was it wasn't really sexual. Like, it was for my homie to get head in the kitchen. Everybody was there, and I was like, this girl was like, if I can stick my pinky up your ass, I'm gonna give your homie head in the kitchen. So I was like, well, everybody's looking at me. I was like, shit, I'm up to bat. Like, I'll do this for you, dog. I got you. And so
that's some real love,
that was the
bro.
first time it happened.
That's what
he would have done it for me.
What do you have? Are you guys still friends?
Yeah.
All right.
So she jammed it up there, and I was
Did
like,
she spit on her shit, or was it just dry?
No, I wasn't. It was.
That'd have been a real bummer.
I was like, you need to hold my hand, while you do this too, so we can vibe, and I can, if I squeeze your hand, like it's too much. So I thought she was gonna be gentle. She whap all the way in, wing, 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 wing.
She fucking did the come
kind of raped me. She kind of,
Well, you agreed to it, so.
Yeah, but not like in that style. Not in that style.
You ain't had no safety word or no shit like that?
No. I said, ow!
All right, so Prof, my next question would be, why didn't you negotiate you to get head?
It wasn't.
That wasn't in the cards?
It wasn't in the cards. It was she was hollering at my guy, and she was crazy, and but then we saw him get head in the kitchen, until he came on her face. Poof. And that was dope. And I saw my guy's face. I've never seen it. Was
you
real.
Saw your homeboys come
he went like this. He was like, I couldn't even exaggerate how much this dude's face was all fucked up. He was seriously going like, we were laughing. It was fucking crazy. It was worth it.
How long did it take him to nut? Because I don't think I'd be able to come in a room full of motherfuckers. No,
she was crazy, and he was kind of crazy too. Like he was nuts.
Yeah.
So was she, and so they liked it. They got off on it.
Did they talk after that, or was that like a one-time deal?
They dated for a long time, and then she was cheating on him with some other girls.
I can't imagine that.
Her name was Angel.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking A. She probably could have finessed it where she could have fucked other women without having to cheat.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know the guy, but like that's kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. He would have been okay with it.
Guys have a lot of dudes like myself, which I shouldn't. Like I'm like, go ahead, fucking fuck my chick.
That's
if you're a
better
girl.
than a man.
Well,
it's something to be like if another dick is up in you. Like I think it's easier. It's why
they're bringing something else to. Well, one, you don't got to worry about raising someone else's kid in the back of your brain.
Word.
Two, it's like they're bringing something to the table that you don't got. That's
and it's territorial thing.
Titties.
I think it's a territorial thing. I can't have another man doing that.
Yeah, I get that. But like the other thing is this is what people don't consider is like some of these lesbians will finesse your girl away from you.
Yeah,
like
that's what happened.
Yeah. Oh, he did that? Oh, fuck that! I would never do that.
Uh-huh.
You look tense.
They probably know how to,
eat pussy.
Eat pussy better than a man. You know what I mean?
If they're good at, there's a lot of girls when they get flipped, they tell me they're like, I appreciate what you did, because they go down there, they don't know what the fuck to do eating the pussy. They're like, what am I supposed to do?
I would assume that they would know exactly what they want to do or what they want to have.
So. They don't see what's going on down there. They just fucking...
True. So many girls have never looked at the pussy in a hand mirror and shit. That'd be the first thing I do. Is like, what's this? What's that?
Some chicks hate the way their pussies look.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, dude, it's all about personalities. What's inside?
Yeah. Same with dicks and stuff, too. It's like, yo, as long as we get over the fact that, honestly, everybody's got ugly pussies and cocks and shit, like, get over that and just use them.
Yeah, just put them in. And, like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, there's nothing you can do to make your dick grow. Like, maybe they got the fucking gelping shit where the
Gelp?
Yeah, it's popular in certain Arab places where they gelp, some shit where they squeeze their... Like, you're literally, like, squeezing blood into your dick. We're gonna bring on a gelping expert one of these days.
That's something new. You learn something new every day. I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
GALP or GELP. You find it?
Oh, you're getting fucked up.
Do an Arab, right? Like Arab dick stretch.
But you can rejuvenate pussies or something. They're like clipping the lips, and they're in LA.
Yeah.
In LA, they're doing that.
It's some bullshit too. It's like, yo, I like big ass pussy lips.
I don't know. You get that roast beef type of, I'm not trying to eat a sandwich right now. Some of those really long lips.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, like, I wouldn't be feeling that. Really.
Prof, there was only one time a pussy bummed me out, and it was because it was like this perfect combination where she was like sloppy drunk and smelled like fucking apple schnapps, and then like cigarettes, and then the fucking lips on top of it. Like I could have done
just one of those.
I could have done 3 out of 4, but it was just like
all 4 of 4.
It was this perfect combo. I was like, let's just talk.
One of the finest girls I ever hit had the biggest clit in the world. And I used to go skinny dipping with her and shit. She was crazy, and she had the biggest fucking bush. Yeah. I was like, why is your bush so big, and how come you're not letting me hit? Like, what's the deal? And then finally one night we started fucking around in the shower, and I was like, oh my God. I mean, it was probably...
it's like a baby. It's like a toddler.
I had to treat it different. I had to treat it like I started stroking it like a dick, and I was like, well...
Like pinch it like 2 fingers.
Yeah,
like
I think I gotta use 2 fingers with
like
this.
Like doing the Italian.
Hey, listen, what is this? Look at this fucking clit. And what the fuck you doing here?
For real.
Yeah, so it was kind of a bummer.
Let me ask you this. Was she buff? Had she done steroids? Because I fuck with chicks that done steroids before, and it swallowed their clits up.
Yeah, like One Night in China. You ever seen that sex tape when she's fucking that other wrestler or something?
Oh yeah, them shits as big as shit.
And he was going down on her like sucking the dick clit,
I didn't watch that shit.
Yeah, no.
Muscly chicks, that's a lot.
I gotta see weird shit like that. I gotta see it all.
That doesn't scar you, Prof?
No, I gotta see everything on the internet. I've seen people get their heads sawn off. I see all that torture videos. Oh, I've seen someone get their head taken off with like a 4-inch blade and shit. Like I've seen everything.
I saw that once. It was way back in the day, like post 9/11 when they caught the one dude and it was on the internet. And
it got on.
Yeah. I peeped that shit and I was like, I'm good on this for a really long time.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm tight on this. Okay, all right. And the worst thing is, like, they'll get the motherfucker to convert before they kill him. Like, hey, yeah, you should come to Islam. Man, okay.
You know what? I was always thinking, what? There'd be no fucking way in hell I'd be on my knees ready to accept this. I'd be fighting everybody. That's how I was going to go down. But then you think, they're going to say, hey, if you resist, I'm going to torture you for 5 months.
Oh, yeah.
And then what?
Yeah, you're seeing the end of the cycle, bro. You're seeing this guy, he's been broken down for fucking 8 months in a cell. Like, yo, they'll turn the motherfucker in jelping. Oh, joking. Joking is the word.
Let me see that picture, man.
Joking, that's how you stretch that shit.
Oh, images. Oh, here we go.
Let's see the images.
Oh, they're just stretching. They're just people masturbating.
But it's a type of masturbation.
Jelking exercise.
Where you're squeezing. We're going to bring in some guy that knows about joking. I don't know if I'm going to have him do it in front of me because that might make me feel
he's
fucking
bringing up
weird.
a video right now. All right. Okay, I'm straight.
That's what I'm saying. It's not worth it, bro. Like, I'm not doing all that to get a bigger dick. I'll just eat pussy better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Work the angles.
I've never, ever been with a girl who, is concerned about... I've never seen a girl who's concerned about dick size, really.
I've been with girls where I'm like, my dick is clearly not big enough for your pussy.
Really?
Yeah. And it's a bummer. One girl was riding me and literally sticking her tongue out at me like a toddler. She was like,
Aww.
And she was small as hell. I was like, how is your pussy so big?
Shit. She probably gets fisted and shit like that. Like,
she was from Flint, so she was probably just getting battered. Yeah.
My dick's a little bit bigger than
Flintstones,
average size,
probably.
so like I'm cool with it. I'm like really thankful.
Well, you a tall dude.
Not really.
How tall are you?
6'1".
That's fucking.
That's all.
5'10" is like average.
Okay.
True.
5'10" is average. You're 6'1". Chicks like that.
I still don't know.
Could you imagine if you like had a 4-inch dick and you're fucking 6'1"?
Do you really?
It would look like a baby shoe.
Can you really tell who's got a big dick or not? I can't tell.
I don't spend my time fucking thinking about like, oh, I bet you that guy's packing.
But
hey, check out that dude over there. Look at the hands. Look at the size of his hands.
The first thing after I do a handshake, I'll do an ocular pat down, and then I'll just start guessing dick sizes.
I give him a basketball. Can you palm this? Whoa,
whoa, dude.
You must be breaking uteruses.
I don't know, like a big, long, thick neck. Maybe I don't know. I don't know who's got a big dick or not.
I just figure if a motherfucker's tall, I hope they got a big dick, because it's gonna be an awkward conversation in the bedroom. There's gonna be a lot of disappointed people.
Yeah,
like,
true.
I don't want to. Like, I'd hate to be like the stereotype with black dudes. Like, I'd hate to be a black dude with a small dick, man.
Me too.
One of my homies got a
straight up.
One of my black homies got a real small dick.
Yo, can you imagine the disappointment every fucking time?
And I heard it from other girls, and like it's like accepted. And this dude is gorgeous. He is fucking big. His stature is amazing. You know, and all these girls tell me how small his dick is. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. That hurts. That hurts that my man's got a small dick.
Does he got a mean stroke? Does he got?
I hope so.
I hope so too, man.
I don't know. He's gifted in every other way. Like, he's gorgeous, so he couldn't. He
can't have it all sometimes.
Yeah.
He was either gonna have a small dick or be dyslexic.
Yep.
That's it. Andre the Giant. We're gonna play that right now. Prof. Pookie Baby.
It's out now.
It's out right now.
Yep.
Gentlemen, really a pleasure chatting with you. Best of luck to you. And have future dates: Sacramento, Reno, Vancouver, Spokane, Billings, Omaha, Sioux City.
We're all over.
Fucking getting it, bro.
Yeah.
Keep grinding, man.
Thanks.
It's a pleasure, man.
Pleasure. Let's go.
I'm so damn happy for you. Yeah. Boogie, boogie, boogie. So happy for you. Welcome to Pookie Baby. And I'm yours.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
So it looks like if you're into alternative therapies, you should avoid this bee sting therapy. People who decide to have this live bee sting.
What?
And it's alternative acupuncture, and the bee stings are used instead of needles.
Fuck that shit. Why? Are you fucking kidding me?
And it's a branch of alternative medicine that revolves around the use of these bee-related products, apitherapy, and some of the more extreme procedures.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, this just doesn't work.
That's just dumb. Like, acupuncture, the whole thing about it is like they're like finding like precise little spots on your body, and they put needles in them bitches. Like, I did acupuncture once, and they like needled me up, and like I started tingling. I'm like, damn, this shit is something's happening. You know, that like they just put like a bee in a cup until it stings you. Like, and how do they provoke the bee to sting you?
He has it on a forcep. I've got this weird one. Looks like it's some sort of. Looks like Dracula doing something.
All right.
Okay, here we go. So,
all right, so there's a man with his shirt off, and he's sitting like the thinker, where he's got his hand in his head in his hands, and
they're saying this might help with arthritis, rheumatism.
All right, show me this thing.
Місяця в цій отруті. І отримується така рефлекторно, резорптивна
He's just taking like a fucking bee with some pinchers and just banging it into my man's body until the bee stings him.
Укусів за один сеанс.
Yes, possibly do.
How old are you?
I don't trust anybody that sounds like Dracula.
I know.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, and then this lady died from a severe allergic reaction to bee venom.
Yeah, people are allergic to bees. Didn't you ever see that one movie, My Girl? Macaulay Culkin from the 90s?
Man, no.
Just went back on you. It's fucking dug on that one.
It's a good movie.
I'm not going to tell you what happens.
All right.
I'll just say bees ruined it. I'm not doing that shit.
But you've actually had acupuncture?
Yeah. Actually, I was just...
Believe in it?
I was talking about... I don't know. Well, yeah, I believe... Yeah. I think, yeah. I think acupuncture could help certain things. Yep. I totally do. I don't know, man.
Maybe.
Fuck, they got pressure points. They got this shit where they, like, you go run up and pinch somebody on some part of their body and they fucking knock out and shit. So why wouldn't there be, like, more pressure points that they could just really pinpoint and get to?
Maybe.
John, you just don't believe in nothing unless it has, like, the fucking... FDA stamp of approval.
Government sanction.
Yeah, that's been some bought-off stamp of approval.
I can't deny it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Some bought-off stamp of fucking approval. All right, go ahead. What else?
I'm not trying to hide that. And it looks like there's a chance that cell phones cause cancer.
I'm gonna be a cancery motherfucker, dog. Like, I sleep with that my shit. Like, you know, I got insomnia, so I'm always listening to that shit. Fucking Audible and stuff.
Yeah, but they even say that right here in this study.
Oh,
You shouldn't keep.
fucked.
You shouldn't keep it near your bed or your nightstand.
I'm fucked. It's too late. You can't undo this damage.
It's radiation.
What if you put it on like airplane mode? Doesn't?
I doubt it. Just keep it away from your bed. Just move it away. Just throw it across the room.
John, I got fucking insomnia. What am I gonna do? When I lay there in the dark?
Well, you enjoy your book, and then when you're done, you just pitch it
Throw
across
that
the room.
bitch.
It's real. They're doctors.
You listen and then you fall out is the thing. Like you fall asleep mid-sentence. So I get back to sleep. Except for sometimes the story be real good and then I'll stay awake. Yeah.
But here, and again, back to the government, a big new government study, and it's reigniting this debate, a $25 million study, spent a lot of money torturing rats, and it says here they exposed the rats to intermittent whole-body radiation for 9 hours a day, 7 days a week for
We're
2
fucked,
years.
Bro, we're fucked. Cats are fucked. There's so much shit flying around, and then you got the Wi-Fi in your crib, and then everybody else's Wi-Fi. Like, we're just zapping ourselves. For what? To stream a movie, or so I can listen to some shit?
Do you use headphones anymore? They're saying that that's a good thing to do. Keep the phone away from your head.
I keep it about that. No, I don't. I keep. No, it's pretty close to my fucking head. Ah, man. All right. That's a bummer. Jesus, bee stings and fucking cancer.
No,
Fuck, bro.
No, but it's just a fact of life. It's just again, it's a public service. You should keep the phone away from your your crotch when you're sitting on the bus. I do.
Yeah.
I find myself putting it there.
This is gonna be bad for like in like 50 years, man. Like this is gonna be bad because we are cell phoned out. Everybody's cell phoned out. Everybody. This is like cross generations, cross tax brackets. Like everyone's on their fucking phone. Cat's gonna be fucked. What else? Please give me something happy. Give me something.
It has to do with generosity.
All right, that's good. All right.
Generous people, they do give from the heart. There seems to be a correlation with people who can sense their heartbeats and then their active giving. So those who were able to sort of sense, like in their heartbeat, they were giving, was it like 10% more or something like that?
People that can tell how well their heart is beating give out more money?
The study found that people who were on average 10% better at detecting their heartbeat gave away, an additional $7 to this study participants. So if you can feel your heartbeat, you can sense it. It sends this signal to your brain that you should be more generous. And they're still looking into this, but
it's like, yeah, maybe it's like a reminder that you're alive, and then we're all alive and part of this experience. So we should be kind to one another.
But on certain days, you seem generous. And,
I am generous,
right? And do you feel like you can sense your heartbeat? Are you conscious of it?
Maybe. I'm trying to feel it right now. I can't feel my right hand. I don't know what that's from, but I don't know. It's probably like, yeah. Actually, that was about what I was thinking. It was feeling like I just felt my pulse. So yeah, kind of had a sense of it.
Is it a good rate, or is it sped up?
It's a little sped up from all of my stimulants that I take, but
that's got to have an impact. Your heart racing.
Yeah, this world will kill you, bro. Like, you know, what am I gonna do? Not fucking drink coffee and do this show? I'm already dumb enough as it is. I don't even want to. I can't even imagine me like fishing for fucking words without caffeine. I forgot. There was one that I was like, what is the word for that? Fucking plane driver? And they're like pilot. I'm like, oh yeah. All right, so you got all right, what else you got for me there, champ?
There are people who are going to therapists to relax their vaginas. And what happens is these pelvic therapists, they are dealing with overactive and underactive pelvic floors via internal vaginal massages.
So, like, their vaginas are all tight or something? Like,
right.
They're all uptight?
Right. So their pelvic floor muscles, they have difficulty relaxing and therefore are constantly held in slightly contracted states. So some...
And then that would lead to cramping, or?
Well, when it comes to sex...
It'd be hard. They can't
it's extremely
take the
hard
dick.
to have sex.
Can't take the dick.
Nope. But this lady, her name is Isa Herrera, and she puts her finger into the vagina, press along the walls to the first knuckle to find out where the issue is, and then treat it, then go deeper to the second and third knuckle.
So she fingers them and gives them a little massage.
To help them with their pelvic issues.
This isn't the first time. Like, back in the day, like, to treat hysteria, which was... Doctors would just fucking put vibrators on. Chicks would go to the doctor to get masturbated. And it would, like, they would orgasm, and it would chill them the fuck out.
Really?
Yeah. Look it up, yeah.
When the hell was
They used to
that?
call it hysteria. I don't know. It was like, I don't know, back in fucking the late 1800s, early 1900s, some shit like that. They had, like, wands and shit. Like, fucking... Yeah. So, like, this isn't the craziest shit ever.
And according to a Duke University study, the number of women in the U.S. suffering from this pelvic floor disorder will increase from 28.1 million in 2010 to about 43.8 million in 2050.
Why? They don't say.
They don't say.
Thanks, Duke.
No.
Hey, by the way, you're fucked, and that's it.
It's getting worse. But an overactive floor can lead to tightness, while an underactive one can lead to incontinence.
Does the chick have to say no homo when she's getting fingered by the other chick? No homo. No homo. Pause.
Have you ever...
I imagine she wears gloves.
I would think so. Have you ever run into a lady who had a really tight vagina who complained of painful sex?
Yeah. Sucked. It was not fun.
Do you think she had this condition?
I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck she had. I was just like, this is not fun. This was awful.
But did it feel good at all because it was so tight?
No.
No.
You were right about the hysteria. It says up until the 20th century, American and Europeans, physicians treated women for hysteria with vibrators.
Yeah, chicks would be all up tightly wound and shit.
Says that until then, men didn't believe that women could experience a sexual desire or pleasure, and that led
That's
to
the Western world.
Yeah, says that women then, they became uptight. They developed anxiety, sleeplessness.
Yeah, you never
irritability.
busted nuts. You'd never bust nuts. Can you imagine? Fucking if you never came, you'd be you'd be cranky as shit, man. Super tightly wound. I couldn't even imagine you not coming. You're already fucking wound tight as a goddamn drum.
I'm gonna have to dial it back. I think it's sort of wrecking my sex drive a bit to actually go find a real woman. Always
Could be.
off.
Could be.
Seriously.
I know. Yeah.
Did it first thing this morning. I was like, you know what? I gotta pull back. There's this idea that women's cycles have them crave macho men when they're more
ovulating.
When they're ovulating, but now, according to new research, that is not the case.
Damn. I guess I'm not macho anyway, but I'm not like.
I would say that many women would say that you are. I would say so.
Compared to the dudes now, but like, I got boys that like climb mountains and shit. Like,
yeah, but you have this whole hyper masculine persona thing going. Of course you do.
Not hyper masculine. I go on airplanes and watch cartoons and cry and shit. Like, Fucking Lilo and Stitch, man. That shit fucking get you. All right, look, man. We'll say I'm like in the sweet spot, somewhere in the middle.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that.
Ellis is more masculine than me.
True.
Covino and Rich. No. They're always working out and shit.
That's true. I mean, they're sort of
gains. They be getting gains and shit.
What do they call it? Metrosexual.
You think they're more metrosexual, so that makes them less macho? Yeah.
They're wonderful men.
Chris is more like Chris is always working out and doing fucking sports.
He's definitely more macho than I am.
Yeah, he's more macho than me too. That's why I'm like in the middle. Like I'm way more macho than you, and then I'm less than him.
All right, that makes sense.
So chicks, it was thought that
when they're more fertile, they seek out these sort of supermen
because of genetics and shit.
But it turns out that heterosexual women aren't especially drawn to masculine hard bodies when they're fertile. Instead, they just think all guys are a little hotter at this time.
Just need the dick. I just need the dick. There you go. You got a chance.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good fucking study for you. It gives you a little hope.
At the right moments.
If I wait long enough this month, she's gonna find me somewhat attractive, kind of. Maybe.
I'm a guy, and she'll find all guys hotter.
Yep.
There's some women out there who think that I'm kind of a man. It's true. It's absolutely true. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but
they must never heard this show, huh?
I know. Well, that's the thing. In this context, not so much, but no, I'm not a macho guy. But
no, you're not a macho guy.
No. Overall, women find macho guys hot. Male bodies that were more muscular were rated more attractive in general. So yeah, women like hot guys. What can I say?
This just in. Women like hot guys, and when they're ovulating, they like more guys. Like, whoa. Fuck me.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Thanks, John. Thank you for that. Fuck. In other news, water's wet and the sky is blue.
But isn't it true that some women find hot guys douchey or whatever you want to call them?
Some women do, yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, that guy's a douche.
Or they equate like a guy that works out too much as being a douchebag because all he thinks about is the gym. So like his appearance is a reflection of his attitude. So yeah, I can see that. But like chicks aren't. I haven't met a chick where they're like, ew. You know what I mean? Like if someone like fucking is in shape and takes their shirt off, I've never seen a girl like be bummed about it.
No.
Makes you want to do some push-ups, huh, John?
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Fucking hit them bitches.
You want me to start pounding them out? No.
No, it'll be embarrassing. It was the last time you did it was hard to watch.
It was by the end. But no, I have to work out again. My arms are now shrinking to twigs. The whole when I get out of the shower and I take a look, I'm like, no, this is not working for me.
You gotta fucking work it out. Even I fucking ordered some dumbbells to the crib, dude. I was just like, man, I gotta do some curls, man. I started doing curls. Fuck that shit. All right, that's the news. Is there a way to tell when a chick is ovulating? Isn't like, don't their like faces get a little redder or some shit? Like lips get fuller. Like, I think there's like some little giveaways. So you just got to look for the fucking chicks that are ovulating, fellas. Google how to tell if they're ovulating.
Well, cervical mucus changes. You'll really have to get in there.
I mean, that you would have to really, you would have to grab their pussy. Fucking, I don't think that's how you want to start.
No.
Guess you weren't ovulating.
See you tomorrow.
No. Yeah, just Google it. There's got to be some fucking telltale signs. Maybe the breast get bigger. With them baboons, their pussy just get big than a motherfucker.
Well, again, the breasts are sore and tender, so you'd really have to know this
There
lady.
it is. Damn. It's all touch. All right. I'm going to look it up. There's got to be something out there. All right. That was the news.